During our journey, we can have some problems. What problems do we have? Let's start with fears. Why do we have fears? Why are we afraid of things? Because it's a defensive mechanism. In the past, when the environment was much harsher and more dangerous, we needed something to prevent us from dying. This is why we have fears, because the environment was so harsh that we could not just go and do whatever came into our minds. Everything could kill us. But today, the environment is much safer, which means very few things can kill us. If we are not crazy and if we are a little bit rational, we can't die because we try things. So nowadays, most fears are not effective. They impede our growth and progress. So we need to analyze all our fears and tune them, update them to today's environment. Let's take the fear of judgment, of social awkwardness, of communication, everything that is connected to other people, to society, to our community. In the past, it was very dangerous because if we would not behave in socially accepted ways, we could be killed or expelled from our tribe, so we could die. It was very real and important defensive mechanism. But today, whatever you do, just don't harm other people and you will be okay. Even if you embarrass yourself, even if you appear stupid, cringe, whatever, people will forget about you in several minutes. And if they do not forget, it's even better because you are gaining attention. So this fear of social interactions and anything connected with other people is just a disadvantage. And how can we deal with it? First, we need to understand that it's not necessary and convince ourselves. This fear is in our head. Real interactions are much safer, much easier, and we just need to go outside and communicate. But we are not used to it, and our body doesn't believe it. So we need to prove it to ourselves. We need to actually go outside and actually communicate with people. And we can start doing it slowly. We don't need to go on a stage and start talking to thousands of people. We can start communicating in our daily lives, during our routine things like going to a supermarket or a store, buying things. We can start asking more questions, for example. You can just start asking questions every time you do anything. Like if before you just went, took whatever you wanted and paid for it, now you can ask for help, call the consultant and start asking questions like, is this product healthy? Which product is better? And explain me this, explain me that. Start communicating. Then you can start telling them your thoughts. Like, I think this is good. You look good today. Start communicating in a more personal way. This way you will slowly teach your body that communication is safe. And then you can start communicating with strangers on streets, just coming up to someone, saying hi, and then saying whatever you think, or maybe noting something in them, making a compliment. All this movement towards communication will allow your body to get used to it. And when it does something and doesn't feel danger, it will allow your body to understand that communication is safe. Then you can start behaving in more unusual ways. You can start being more unpredictable. And the more unusual things you do, and the more tension arises, and the more awkwardness arises, and then nothing dangerous happens, the more your body will understand that actually You are free and you can do whatever comes to your mind. As long as you don't harm anyone and do not break the law, you will be okay and fine. You can start making friends, you can start approaching women, attracting them, seducing them. This principle of doing things, acting, actually trying things, is the most effective way to grow. So whatever area you focus on, something you are not good at doing, you are not good at doing it because you don't have experience and you haven't experimented. That is the reason. So if you start doing things, you will start growing, getting used to it and becoming more effective. It's just basic logic. Whatever you do, you become. If you communicate with people, you will become better at communication. If you sing, you will become better at singing. If you draw and paint, you will become better at these things. Whatever you do, you become better at doing. That is the most effective way of growth. You just decide what you want to be better at, and then you start researching and trying things, experimenting. The only thing that can stop you is your fear and your expectations, which actually are just in your head. We don't need these things at all. We can just outline a plan and then start doing things, trying, experimenting, and exploring the world, which will connect us. It will bring us closer to reality. Fears and thoughts which are in our minds distance us from reality. We start creating a delusional, artificial reality inside our minds, which the more we fear and the less we actually do things, this artificial reality becomes more delusional. And the more we pursue this artificial reality, the farther away we go from real reality, which makes us less effective, which raises our fears. It makes them more intensive and impedes our progress even more. So, okay, even if we have fears and insecurities, whatever, we just plan, we decide, this is the area I want to become better at. Then we do a quick research about the topic. Then we decide how we can interact with reality to become better at this topic. And then we start interacting. And the more we interact and the more we try things, the more used to it we will become, and the better we will become at that activity. The better we will understand things, which will make us more effective and will bring success.